Hi guys, this is the front suspension video with the gear from Cogent Dynamics, a suspension shop in the United States. And we've done their springs as well as their drop-in damper cartridge, the DDCs, for the front forks. Now I'm just back from Dualsport Plus, who's my local shop. It's a shop that has a tech who I trust immensely, who when it comes to suspension or brakes, I always have him double check my work, just for safety. So they were nice enough to let me use their shop to do rebuilds on my forks, have access to their tech, who is again the #1 person I trust for looking at my bikes. And he was able to help me out on some spots that I got stuck on and just make sure I was doing everything correctly. So the reason I can't do this as a step-by-step for you is one, I almost don't want to do that with suspension and brake components because of the safety issue. Obviously, anything that's on the bike set up wrong could lead to safety, but I want you guys to go by the instructions from Cogent or trust in a local shop that's reputable and able to do it rather than going by my videos. These are entertainment videos. These aren't how-to videos. So just keep that in mind, be safe. With mine, I wanted to rip them apart and fully redo them. Because it was a used bike, I want to make sure that it's all set correctly. We did find actually in the one fork that it was assembled incorrectly, so someone had been in there. Now we know. It's good peace of mind if you're buying used and you're getting a bit of value with purchasing used, make sure you take some of those savings and confirm that your bike is safe and set up correctly. So I wanted to go through, do new fork oil, new fork seals, dust seals, and then be able to brake clean the entire fork. So these things are spotless inside. Everything is fresh. It's all new, good to go. We followed the instructions from Cogent. This is the second set that I've done and put in. I was happy with them on the first build. So enough for me. That's just sort of an explanation as to why this won't appear like a how-to or may not be as informational as you're looking for. So I will add some more information in just verbally as we go through a sped up hyperlapse of tearing down and then reinstalling on the forks. And hopefully that will just encourage you to pick up a system like this, drastically improve the performance of the suspension on your DR650, and show that it's pretty easy to do, even if it's not you, if it's a shop, that you shouldn't be out too much expense to have it done. So I'm back at Dualsport Plus today. They've been nice enough to let me use their shop so that we can do the front suspension teardown and add in some awesome components from Cogent Suspension in the United States. So come on in and we'll get started. So the DR650 is very old in terms of technology, and there are limited options for upgrading it. Some people go to the extent of replacing the triples and adding forks from different bikes like the DRZ, which is a popular upgrade, but sometimes that's not what people who are looking at it for long travel are looking for, but they still want to have improved suspension components. That's where these two components come in. There are other options available, but these are the ones that I went. So the first component is the DDC, or drop-in damper cartridge. So what the DDC does is it uses shims and poppet valves as a type of regulator for your forks, and it gives you a far better level of control and eliminates some of these older technology issues. Now, when it comes to actually installing them, they're fairly easy to install. You want to always make sure before you take your fork out of the triple that you're loosening that top cap, because it's almost impossible to get out when the fork is out of the bike. If you're taking it to a shop, do the tech a favor and just loosen those slightly so that it's not going to be as difficult for them to get that top cap off. They use one of the fork clamp vices, which is what I don't have and why I went to Dualsport Plus, so that you can rotate the fork. You'll end up taking off the cap, the spacer, the one washer that's in there that works with the spacer, the spring itself, draining the fluid. So once you have those components out, the DDC goes in a specific way. You end up using a tool like the Cogent DDC tool that'll actually place it in place with the correct orientation, or we end up using just an extended claw. It's almost like the claw game you see at an arcade to make sure that it's put in correctly. And that install will cover both the replacement springs as well as the DDCs. And you'll do a few measurements along the way to make sure that everything's in there correctly. They have tolerances they're looking for. And again, the fork oil will have a specific level they're looking for. And what I will do is I will link the installation instructions so you can take a look at what's involved in the installation. So in terms of putting it back together, we're going to run the Maxima 5 weight for fork fluid. If you want to see what the internals are. And then these are how the DDCs come, just 2 of them in the box from Cogent. There are 2 springs, and if you're doing your dust seals as well as fork seals, you should just do it at the same time. You're putting all the effort into ripping everything apart. It's these part numbers. And now when it comes to the springs, so you're running a stock spring that's basically designed for an average rider weight. We're all very different. We have different demands when it comes to suspension. So upgrading to the Cogent springs is going to better cater your suspension to your weight. I'll put up what the different spring rates are here just so you can see the options that are available. Definitely reference the site before you end up going to order anything. And the Cogent springs are designed to work with the DDCs. So they're a shorter spring. If you end up comparing the Cogent spring with the stock spring, you'll notice that it's slightly shorter in height. But when you factor in the DDC cartridge as well, that's where it brings it up to the same height. But again, we're going to measure when we're doing the installation to make sure everything's correct. In terms of customer service, reach out to the guys. They've been great helping me with my rear shock. Again, I'm in a different country than the United States, and they were really easy to deal with. So anytime I need to purchase Cogent things, I grab it from Bush Pig Performance. I'm not sponsored by them. I have no affiliation. They're just amazing guys. If you're in the States, ProCycle and Cogent you can purchase from directly. If you're looking to purchase worldwide, I recommend Bush Pig Performance again because I've dealt with them before. They do offer worldwide shipping. So I recommend supporting them. I have no affiliation with them. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't get any kickbacks. I've just had a great experience with them in the past over several orders. So thanks for sticking around. This was a quicker video. Again, not too much of a tutorial, but hopefully it just shows us working through the front forks. We can get that in. And I'm just waiting on the wheels. So the new wheel set came. We're going to install them Tuesday at the shop. And once that's back, we can really start to get into things. I have my luggage set up. So the racks that I'm using, they're all installed. I'm going to do a quick video on that. That'll be the next one you see, and then we'll get into more of the build. So thanks for coming along.